This. This is my body at the age of 22. For most people, their physical appearance is the thing that creates the most insecurities. But for the past couple of years, I've been losing any interest of being a purely physical being. The looks only serve my nature, and my body is as good as long as it's healthy, because mind cannot function without the body, and vice versa. So, I weigh 72 kilos, I am 176 centimeters tall, and I have a wingspan of 1.81 meters. My face is relatively proportional, with somewhat oversized forehead. Most of the features are symmetrical, except for my jaw. My hair is somewhat wavy, and every winter my scalp is very dry. I have a small scar under my chin from when I was a toddler. The facial hair is of similar color to my body hair, and it still doesn't properly grow on my cheeks. My teeth are mostly healthy with a realistic off-white yellowish color. My arms look skinny with a clear and defined muscles. The hairiness isn't too strong, and this is the only part of my body where I have acne. My palms have a hard skin layer, especially here and on the tips of my fingers. And to wrap it all up, I have a scar on my right hand from a stupid game of ABC. My back is straight, unlike how it was for most of my childhood. My chest is very asymmetrical in form, but has the same amount of strength. My body hair becomes darker and longer from here on out. I used to have a very defined abdomen, but now it's a block. And for most of my life, I used to hate how visible my ribs are. In the censored and unaccepted to general public zone, we have an average uncircumcised male genitalia, with a slight curve when erect, and a scrotum that has a legendary seam line in the middle. In the back, we have a slim, muscular, but weirdly, relatively hairless buttocks that is nothing to brag about. The most boring part, the legs, are of somewhat longer size compared to the rest of the body proportions, the actual skinniest part of my body for most of my life. But since I started riding a bicycle, they have been steadily growing, especially the calves, which are very defined. The scars on my knees are barely visible nowadays, and we can move to a more devious part, the feet, which I have nothing really to say about, except for one of my toes has a hard layer of skin, and that I have flat feet, which is why I usually need orthopedic insoles or just sneakers with a curve. That's all. Thanks for helping me forget that I could have physical insecurities. P.S. This will forever be on the internet, and I cannot escape it.